What Richard series here. Now, of course, back in the 50s and 40s, we of course had the age of rock and roll with the likes of Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and all. Well, it looks like a film about you know the birth of rock and roll is now coming because according to a Variety, Mario Van Peebles, who of course gave us New Jack City fame, has been tapped to direct That Will Be the Day, the story of how Buddy Holly and other musicians of the late 1950s helped give the birth to rock and roll and influence the wider social and cultural landscape, including the civil rights movement. Music has been central to much of Van Peebles' work, from his 1991 gangster movie New Jack City to his work on Wu Tang and American Saga, which he co-exec produced for Hulu. Van Peebles is currently running a musical stage tribute to his father, Melvin Van Peebles, to be performed at New York City's Lincoln Center later this year. Now, here's what he had to say in a statement. America's tremendous cultural melting pot has produced transcendent musical talent, including Buddy Holly, who was our first badass rock and roll nerd. Now he Mario Van Peebles also did other stuff like he did 2003 the docudrama Badass here. He also did most recently he just had Outlaw Pose, which I haven't seen, but I heard some decent stuff about that. So yeah, now the producers of That'll Be the Day will be Rick French as well as Stuart Benjamin, who also worked on La Bamba, which of course was about Richard Valens. So you know BMG, which manages the Buddy Holly estate and controls the rights to Holly Music publishing catalog in the U.S., provide development funding for the project. So yeah, I mean, I think this could be interesting. Shit. Now, I'm really curious to see. Granted, I don't think it's like a full on Buddy Holly biopic or anything. It's more gonna be like I don't know. If I had to guess, I could totally see this being something like Winning Time. Uh, the you know, the rise of the like I could totally see that being a little similar to that. Really, granted, this unlike Winning Time, this is a movie, not a series, but that I could totally see it being. I mean, of course, Buddy Holly obviously one of the most iconic music for us of the 50s. Tragically passed away very too young when him, Richie Valens, and the J.P. Richardson sadly passed away in a plane crash near Clear Lake. And of course, that was like the day the music died, which hence I think that's where the title comes from because of course the line of "That Would Be the Day" was actually included in the Bye Bye American Pie song. So I think that's what like why they're calling that here. So I don't know. I think this could be interesting. Like I always wanted to see like maybe I don't know a series or something about the day the music died. Obviously we've seen a film about Richie Valens before. We've even had a Buddy Holly film with Gary Busey of all people as Buddy Holly. But what it'd be cool to see like an actual like series or film about you know what they went through before their Saturn passing. I'm sure that's gonna be a subject a little bit here, but I don't know. This could be interesting. Like I'm curious to see who they can get to play Buddy Holly. That's gonna be interesting casting. What other rock and roll stars like they're gonna feature in this? Like Richard Valens. I mean, it'll be hard to find someone to top Louis Diamond Phillips, right? But let me ask you guys, what are your thoughts on Mario Van Peebles directing a film about Buddy Holly and the birth of rock and roll of the 50s? Are you even interested in seeing a film about 1950s rock and roll? Are you a fan of Mario Van Peebles? What other like music icons from the 50s, 60s, and or would you love to see included in this? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Serious.